Assalamu alaikum. This is one of the many episodes of our glorious Algerian history. This video shows a unique history about the glory of our country in regards to its relation with the United States, and we'll read the details from the Americans' archives. Since the foundation of the United States, it was always trying to evade the agreements to pay its annual tax to Algeria. The reactions of the rulers in Algeria escalated from warnings to threatening to expulsion and even went up to a declaration of war. Today, we will learn about one story from the stories of history that shows the upper hand of Algeria versus the United States in regards of military dominance in the year 1796. In August 27, 1796, the diplomatic relations between Algeria and the United States were cut since Algeria had declared war on the United States. A rumor spread between sea merchants who weren't able to cross through the Strait of Gibraltar, saying that Algeria and the United States concluded a peace treaty, so the merchants flocked to Algerian ports to buy salted fish and wheat. One of the people who wanted to profit from this business was the American consul in Alicante in Spain. So he took a big ship and sailed towards Algiers to load it with wheat. When he arrived at the port, he was asked what he needed. He replied that he wanted to buy wheat. The Dey told him, "Settle the debts of your nation first, and then it will be time to talk about the commercial affairs." If we want to know what the Dey meant by the debts, we find that a year before this event, the U.S. envoy Donaldson was in Algiers to negotiate the U.S. debts and requested a 3-month delay for payment. He then sailed to Alicante, then Lisbon, then went to London, then back to Lisbon, and then to Livorno, back again to Lisbon, then to Philadelphia, back again to Lisbon, then Tripoli, and then at the end he arrived at Algiers with an amount of $200,000. The Dey told him that the amount was not complete and he gave him an extension of 3 months. After the 3 months, the U.S. sent another envoy to Algiers empty-handed, which made the Dey decide to cancel all the U.S.-Algerian treaties. Bekri, who was promised a commission of $18,000, entered the mediation to the benefit of the United States, and a compromise was reached to extend the deadline by 3 more months. The U.S. would give Algeria 36 guns frigate as compensation for this delay. Right after this agreement, Donaldson had tough time to obtain a deal with UK banks, but he was able to obtain the value of $100,000 in gold. He arranged for a shipment to Algiers in January 1797. In regards to the frigate that was given to the Algerian Navy, this is a picture from the American archive. And this is a letter from the U.S. Secretary of Defense to the captain who oversaw its construction, asking him to ensure that the name of the frigate to be sent to the Dey of Algiers was the Crescent, and ensure this name is recorded in its papers and documents. Then thanked him for completing the work and launching the frigate. The reason of this enthusiasm and speed and perfection is that a year before these events, the Americans almost gave up from having peace and normal business relationship with Algeria. This can be easily found in their archive, where they said they won't have a treaty with us even if we have to lavish millions. The frigate was described to be an excellent piece of work. Macaulay, the author of A History of the United States Navy, describing this event, said in his book, "On the sunrise of Thursday morning, January 20th, 1798, a gun was discharged from the frigate the Crescent as a signal for getting underway. At 10 a.m., the frigate had sailed under the leadership of Captain Newman, his officers and his men, to give one of the finest specimens of elegant naval architecture as a present to the Dey of Algiers from the United States. This was done as compensation for delay in not fulfilling our treaty. The Crescent had many valuable presents." He continued describing the Crescent and its specifications and details here. Since the reception of this frigate was on January 1798, this event happened exactly 224 years ago. I hope this video was an addition to your historical knowledge. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.